Hi Tian, Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we worked on today. So you turned up today with your wedges and was complaining a little bit that you were seeing it very high and a little bit short, sort of 110 with a wedge. And we can see here the reason why most of that it's happening. This is Tiger Woods here on the right, and we can see he's a 6 foot, I think he's 6'2" or 6'3", but built, very strong, muscular guy. But look how narrow his feet are. Very, very narrow. Okay. Now what that does is that means he can get his centre of gravity in front. So if we set up with a narrow stance, that means he can easily get 70% of his weight. And we can see there the centre of his chest is in front of the ball. But with you, I think your centre of your chest is at the ball. Okay. Makes a big difference that. So he's got 70% of his weight on his lead leg. And then from there, he'll just pivot around that leg. So if we look at Woods' swing here, we see no shift to the right. He doesn't move right at all. And we can see that by draw a line on his right hip. As he swings back, you can see there's definitely, if anything, he moves left. He's moving this direction even more. So he's really going to hit down on it and compress it. Okay, look how far forward he is. But look at the lean on the shaft. He's really sort of squashing it. If we look at yours, and we have a look at your right hip, we're going to see that you actually move off the ball. So you move to the right. We can see that as you get to the top. So you've shifted right. And now you've got to work really hard to get back to the left. But it's unlikely you're going to time that. So you're sort of going to scoop the ball coming into impact. We can see a very different position there at impact. Your hands, for me, are behind the club head. There's your hands. That's sort of the shaft there. We'll look at Woods. Woods' hands are miles ahead of the club head. And that's because he's on his left side hitting down into the turf, Tian. So for you, I just wanted you to get up 70% of the weight on that left leg, narrow stance, pivot around that, don't move your weight to the right, and then from there turn the chest hard left. And that takes your hands out of action, and you'll just be able to lower the fly and squeeze it off the top. Okay, so just work on that for me. We can see there your hand there, that right hand is working really, really hard. Or if we have a look at Woods, we can see there coming through. Look at the turf coming up. Real pinch of the ball. Big divot sticking down. Really, really good. Work on that for me. You'll be able to dial those wedges in, no problem. Really good.